Hey, happy Friday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. I am here with our message for the 27th of June, 2025. We are using the Good Tarot deck for our message today. One of my first tarot decks, one of my favorites. This one literally threw itself off a shelf at my feet in a bookstore. I had looked at it and I thought, I don't know about this one. I'm about to step away, and it just fell off the shelf. So it came home with me, and here we are. We've got the sun in Cancer. The moon has moved into Leo as of 2:06 a.m. this time zone, and Mercury has also moved into Leo. It'd be nice to hear what all those big cool cats have to say. And Pluto remains retrograde. What's on offer to us? We're tuning into the energy atmosphere. Our first card is Ten of Earth, Ten of Pentacles. Very nice. That's our Legacy of Happiness card. And this card has been a frequent flyer out of the tarot decks lately. And it literally does come flying out in the shuffle, which is how I prefer to pick my cards anyway. Still, the Ten of Pentacles has been very present. So we're all focused on our Legacy of Happiness, which is beautiful. Nothing has changed in that regard for today either. Let's see what it connects to. Four of Water, Four of Cups, an unseen blessing incoming. This is going to be connected to everything that you are in co-creation for with the divine all, right? So, according to some supposed spiritual gurus on YouTube, we've been in a portal of manifestation since the 24th. Up to and including today, of course. So I like seeing this alignment here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, because this is all very indicative of our manifestation. And think to traditional tarot. In the Four of Cups, you have a character that sits under a tree. They look like they're pouting and staring at 3 spilled cups. I see that as the morning after the night before. Kind of, wishing the good time was still going on. That's the takeaway on the artwork for some. And yet there's the divine hand holding an Ace of Cups coming in from the ether. So not noticed by the character. So what I'm sensing here is that we have unseen blessings arriving in this portal of beautiful manifestation energy, which is very much connected to the moon and Cancer, the new moon in Cancer. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. I haven't memorized it all. If you've been checking out your astrological friends on YouTube and other tarot readers, there's plenty to see out there. Check out some of your favorite spiritual presenters on YouTube as well, and you'll find some more information on this. So anyway, an unseen blessing connected to our Legacy of Happiness. What's next with this? Where's it all going? Oh my word. Right into the Ten of Cups, love, bliss, joy, happiness on overflow to the power of 10. So what I'm sensing is our manifestation is going to bring us some real surprise and delight in the way that the divine all can kick things up a notch or 12 or more. So be ready for surprise and delight on your, or in your now and on your horizon. It's going to keep flowing. Next we have, oh nice, the Death card. Transformation in this deck. But so perfect, because that's really at the core meaning of the Death card. It's an ending and a beginning happening simultaneously, which is something that we've been looking at for many, many days, weeks even in tarot, of letting go of energies that no longer serve. We've talked at length about this, and that's the transformation of the Death card. We bring something full circle and to a close, and it's a graceful close, because at the same time, what's blossoming in the now is everything that we've been looking at on our horizon for quite some time. And I feel a heavy, heavy influence of prior eclipse seasons, not just the most recent. Go back even further. I feel as though we are having a boon, if you will, of all that we've put out into the multiverse through eclipse seasons, recent and much further back. It's like the balance of things the cultivation of our manifestation is all blossoming in the now. So it's a powerful time. It's a wonderful time to celebrate. And quite likely, with the death card's presence, there has been some interesting contrast in our perspective. So while we have this very enriched atmosphere, some of us may feel more challenged than others as things fall away. Depends what kind of grip we've had on our cultivation and manifestation. And we've been encouraged over and over and over again to allow, to let go, to go with the flow, right? And there are those of us who are still clinging to something. So the let go is a little bit more challenging. Yet this interesting portal, this new moon in Cancer, has sort of eased, brought some grace to the process. And I sense that the let go is a lot easier, or the process of transformation is evolving in a much more graceful way, where the let go becomes a lot easier because we can see, feel, sense, know, and perceive how much greater things become once we do let go, so we can go, right? And then we have, oh, perfect, Temperance, and consecutive major arcana here, number 13, number 14, Death and Temperance. This is divine alchemy at work behind the scenes, and that's exactly what's going to kick everything up a notch. I feel that there's a lot of surprise, delight, and unexpected blessings coming from the evolution of our manifestation in these now moments. So be prepared to face some things within your self relationship that have the tendency in the past to stop you in your tracks and keep you from going forward. Yet these beautiful 10s and this wonderful 4 over here are giving us the push to keep going. Not only that, how many times have we seen don't stop out of angel answers? You know, take action. Don't quit now, right? Keep going. And this is the result of us continuing on our journey, even when we're being faced with transformative moments that are, you know, grossly uncomfortable. We've been diving into the discomfort so that we just don't turn the dial down on our manifestation. We're amping it all right back up. So fantastic. Keep doing what you're doing. It is absolutely working for you. It would be nice to see the 8 of Pentacles. That's the definition of that card. However, we already have 2 10s in this reading, so that's powerful. 10s are all about fulfillment, and they're 2 of our most favorite 10s. There's no cringe on these ones, is what I'm getting at. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. What's going on behind the scenes, and how is the universe helping us out? Ooh, look at that, another 10. 10 of fire, so that's the 10 of wands right there. Beautiful. This is us having all the resource for everything that we're fired up about, everything that is bringing us opportunity for celebration. This is a card about ambition, motivation, drive, right? And this is one of the 10s that often gets the cringe factor because of its artwork. You know, the person on the card looks burdened by carrying the 10 wands, right? Each one of those wands, though, represents the Ace of Wands to the power of 10, right? So you take all the definition of the ace and bring that out to the 10th power. That's super, super amazing for us. So 3 10s in the reading today. Fantastic. Loads and loads of fulfillment and truly unseen blessings coming from the transformation that you set in motion and the divine alchemy that's working behind the scenes. Thank you, Archangel Michael. That we aren't necessarily a part of. This is divine magic combining with our magic and creating heaven on earth for us. Oh, gorgeous. Then we have the 2 of water, 2 of cups, showing up in the way you desire to be met. And this is you meeting the manifestations that you've put into your ripple effect. Sweet. Be ready to receive, folks. 7 of air. That's the 7 of swords right there. You know that card to be called the thief. 7s, though, are all about heaven touching earth. And as I just mentioned moments ago, we've got loads of that coming through our 10s, through the death card, through the temperance card. So this 7 of air, I feel, is the part of what we've decided to let go, which is the tendency towards self-sabotage through allowing the ego voice to rule the journey. Ooh, good work on putting that into a harmonious space. And then we have the star, keep the faith. Awesome, because this backs up what we're saying here. Don't stop now, keep going. This is a worthy investment. Your manifestation is a worthy investment. And then we have 9 of earth, the 9 of pentacles. This is being sovereign. Stay sovereign to your dream, your journey, and your fulfillment, most especially. What else do we have here? Look at that. Another 10, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. Followed by the King of Wands. Gorgeous. That's divine masculine energy taking action on the energy coming off the Wheel of Fortune, coming off these other 10s as well, and the transformation that's taking place. And then we have the 8 of Swords, along with the 4 of Swords, which is a, be prepared card in the 4 of Swords. Very stable, great foundation, and keeping our thoughts in harmony with heart-mind coherence, right? And in the 8 of Swords, we're liberating and we're freeing ourselves from something. And I think that that's the transformation that's taking place with the Death card and Temperance in the reading as well. So while you may temporarily visit moments of uncertainty, and you may hear the clanging of your own ego voice, you're able to take all this resource and all this spiritual journey energy and unleash it on the ego in a harmonious way. It's not a battlefield here. It's really all about acceptance and allowing. So we're holding space for what is in evolution, in transformation, in divine alchemy that is fulfilling us and putting so much on our foundation that we're in overflow here, like the 10 of Cups, love, bliss, joy, and happiness on overflow. We are the overflow. Angel answers. Put a question to this deck if you have one. Let it confirm the reading or be a fresh message for you. Falling out of the deck first. Helpful people. Improving health. Yeah, improving well-being. Probably it's that grace and ease you're feeling that improves your personal energy atmosphere. And helpful people are everywhere. Communicate clearly. So you may be chatting with perhaps your besties or whomever, and just communicate clearly and communicate in your heart-mind coherence. No verbal clutter, no explaining, no defensiveness. Next. Sweet. Yes. That's our High Priestess whispering yes right there. One more card. And there it is again. No need to worry. This card keeps shadowing us as well. I'm happy to see it because this is confirmation of what we were talking about in the ego experience in the main part of the reading. So no need to worry. Just be in allowing, be in acceptance. Bring harmonious validation to more challenging moments. You got this. You're a pro. Final word on our reading today. How is our soulful presence informing our waking consciousness? I feel like there's another card here. Yep. A few, actually. All right, let's see what we've got. Our first is the Druid. Hold the space. Absolutely. Hold the space for your manifestations to evolve. Ooh, wow, there's 4 of them that fell out together. We have the Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Yeah, you got to feel it to create it, don't you? Then we have Arrow. Surround yourself with, I'm going to say positive energy. This is protection energy. We don't need protection. We've got that in spades, don't we? So surround yourself with positive energy. Then we have snake, shed old skin. And then we have the traveler, move in a new direction. You're moving in the direction of all of this energy. That's the new direction. And there are new opportunities, new thresholds to step across. So shed the old skin, because it's not going to be comfortable where you're going. It's not going to be necessary either. All right, everybody, have a beautiful Friday. Thank you, as always, for joining me. Peace, love, happiness. Namaste.